Kia ora and welcome to a new video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today I'm going to go over some of the most secret places in New Zealand that you absolutely should visit. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's begin with a place that is located near the town of Palmerston North. So if you are planning to drive through Palmerston North, especially at night, you may want to consider a quick pit stop, and that's Limestone Creek Cave. The loop track there is about 600 meters, so it's a pretty short loop track, and there you'll be able to witness an ungodly huge amount of amazing glowworms. That's right, there is a glowworm den just there, where you'll be able to see those famous New Zealand creatures without the price tag of the Kotu Caves. It's definitely worth checking out, and it's a fantastic pit stop when making your way down to Wellington. Next up on our list, we have the Oparara Basins Caves and the Oparara Arches. The Oparara Arches are absolutely amazing to check out. They are located on the top of the west coast of the southern end of New Zealand, and they're a place that most people actually skip. It is really well hidden over there, but the hike to get there is actually quite short. It's less than an hour, and there you'll be treated to amazingly huge arches, cave-like, of which literally the size is hard to fathom unless you have been there. So make sure to add it to your itinerary if you can do so. If you are road tripping to New Zealand, maybe consider including the Forgotten World Highway onto your itinerary. Just for the Moki Tunnel alone, which is a tunnel literally hand-carved through the mountain, it is worth visiting. But there is also the Republic of Whangamomona, where you can get your passport stamped there. It's just a really cool place to visit. Next up on our list, we have the Vanished World Center as well as all Elephant Rocks. Around the Omaka/Oamaru kind of town, you'll be able to see a lot of very unique geological features and formations. And basically it's the whole Waitaki Valley that is worth visiting, and a lot of people skip it, and I think it's quite a shame. So make sure to check it out if you're into some really unearth-like landscapes. Next up on our list, we have the Kotu Builders. So located near the town of Opononi in the Northland region of the northern end of New Zealand, the Kotu Builders are quite similar to the Moeaki Builders, which are world famous on the southern end of New Zealand. But if you don't make it to the southern end, what about checking out the Builders on the northern end? A lot of people forget that those exist too. Next up on our list, we have the Clifton Caves. Another really famous features of the Waitomo area are all those amazing caves with stalactite formations. Well, there is a lot of limestone formation and stalactite formation in the Clifton Caves, and you are able to visit them on your own. Albeit you have to be aware that if it has been raining lately, well, the caves can get flooded, so make sure to check out the weather first before getting there. The Clifton Caves are located near the town of Tuatapere in the Southland region of the southern end of New Zealand. And finally, we have the Tamar Lakes. It's a great 5 hours return hike in the Tongariro National Park that will give you some of the best views of the volcanoes. That's right, the Tongariro crossing is amazing, yes, but some of the best views are actually to be had from Tamar Lakes. It's a hike that will basically be only for you on that day. Let's be honest, there is pretty much no one doing that hike, while the Tongariro crossing can get quite crowded. Alright, so there's much more for you on nzpocketguide.com, so check it out, and the whole team is joining me in wishing you the best time ever in New Zealand.